Understanding vulnerabilities and threats. Vulnerabilities are the entry points to the eventual compromise. It is also important to know about the threats arising due to these vulnerabilities. Hence, we will look at the type of vulnerabilities, its management, and the threat in this particular part. Let us have a look at types of vulnerabilities. One being missing data encryption. If at all data breach happens, then if the data is not encrypted, then critical information such as personally identifiable information and information such as credit card, social security number can fall into wrong hands. Next is injection. Attacker injects code into a program or a query or inject malware onto a computer in order to execute remote commands that can read or modify a database or change data on the website. Some examples could be SQL injection, XML injection, etc. Next one is buffer overflow. The attacker sends data outside the limit to a program which leads to stack overflow. Hence, information in the stack is overwritten. The data that was sent by an attacker sets the value of the return pointer to malicious code sent by the attacker's data. Missing authentication for critical functions. The software does not perform any authentication for execution of the functionality expected from the software. Missing authorization. The software does not perform any authorization check when an actor attempts to access a resource or perform any particular action. It is observed that direct access is provided to an application without authentication of a particular user. Unrestricted upload of dangerous file types. The application allows the attacker to upload or transfer dangerous files. These lead to complete system compromise. This could lead to issues like client-side attacks, site defacement, etc. Next is cross-site scripting, also called as XSS. It enables attackers to inject client-side script into a web page viewed by the users. It is a client-side code injection attack wherein an attacker can execute malicious script into a legitimate website or web application. There are two types of XSS attacks, namely reflected and stored. Download of codes without integrity checks. If the source code or an executable is downloaded from a remote location and executed it without verifying the origin and integrity of the code, it may compromise the system on which the code is executed. An attacker can infuse malicious code by compromising the host server, such as by performing DNS spoofing or modifying the code in transit. Verification of download file with hashes is the best way to verify for its authenticity and integrity. Use of broken algorithms. The use of broken cryptographic algorithm is an unnecessary risk that may result in the exposure of sensitive information. Issues like using non-standard algorithms, using weak algorithm can pose a high risk to data, leading to compromise of confidentiality and integrity. Path traversal. File path traversal, also called as directory traversal, is a vulnerability that allows an attacker to read the content of files to which they should not have access. A path traversal attack aims to access files and directories that are stored outside the webroot folder. Such files may be related to source code and configuration file, among other files. Bugs. A software bug is an error, flaw, or fault in a program that causes it to produce an incorrect or unexpected result. This could cause because of programming errors. The bug should be result of different causes such as human factors, lack of version control, last minute changes, improper testing, etc. Weak passwords. It could be because of insufficient length or not sufficiently complex that lead to different kind of attacks compromising the passwords. Also, using default passwords or common passwords lead to compromise of a system.